In this compelling video, we'll journey through the precarious fault lines and examine the looming specters of seismic disasters. In a world where seismic threats lurk beneath the Earth's surface, we unveil the unsettling reality of the earthquakes that could reshape our world. From the ominous rumblings beneath our cities to the subtle shifts in tectonic plates, these potential threats demand our attention. Though the threats are formidable, armed with knowledge and preparation, humanity is not defenseless. Today, we venture into the heart of earthquake science, demystifying the enigmas that surround these natural phenomena. Embark on this eye-opening expedition and discover how scientists and communities alike are preparing for seismic challenges that could affect generations to come. As we navigate through the labyrinth of seismic dangers, we're reminded of the colossal power of nature and the irreversible impact it can have on civilization. From ancient ruins to modern cities turned into ghost towns, earthquake serves as humbling reminders of our vulnerability. Yet, they also showcase our resilience and ability to rebuild and recover. Here are the 10 biggest earthquakes and how to prepare for them. Starting with number 10, the Cascadia Subduction Zone. Our journey begins amidst the verdant forest and rugged coastlines of the Pacific Northwest. Beneath this stunning backdrop lurks the ominous Cascadia Subduction Zone, where the Juan de Fuca Plate plunges beneath the colossal North American Plate. Stretching a staggering 600 miles from Northern California up to southern British Columbia, experts warn that this subduction zone is a ticking seismic time bomb. They speculate that a mega-thrust earthquake with a magnitude exceeding 9.0 could erupt, leveling infrastructure and causing untold destruction in major cities like Seattle, Portland, and Vancouver. The truly unsettling part, the last major event took place in 1700. According to geological records, we're increasingly overdue for another, making preparation and awareness more critical than ever. Next is number 9, the Hayward Fault in California. Traveling south, we touch down in the bustling Bay Area of California. Here, the Hayward Fault runs ominously close to the surface, almost as if threatening the communities it traverses. This is one of the most active and well-studied fault lines in the United States. Experts predict that an earthquake measuring 7.0 or higher isn't just a theoretical risk, it's a looming certainty. With densely populated cities like Oakland, Berkeley, and Fremont in its direct path, the human and economic consequences could be staggering. Number 8, the San Andreas Fault in Southern California. The San Andreas Fault is almost a household name, immortalized in scientific studies and Hollywood blockbusters alike. Stretching over 800 miles, it's a behemoth of geological instability. Make no mistake, the question isn't if, but when a significant rupture will occur. Such an event would not only devastate California, but also send shockwaves through economic, transportation, and communication networks across the entire United States. Number 7, the Istanbul Seismic Gap, Turkey. We journey across continents to arrive at the crossroads of history and culture. Istanbul, Turkey. This city is uniquely situated astride the North Anatolian Fault, a highly volatile seismic zone. Particularly alarming is the Istanbul Seismic Gap, an area noticeably devoid of significant seismic activity for centuries. Experts interpret this quiescence as a dangerous sign, comparable to a deep inhale before a catastrophic exhale. When the fault does eventually rupture, a city of over 15 million people will be placed in grave danger. Number 6, the Tokyo metropolitan area, Japan. We journey to the Far East, landing in the vibrant Tokyo metropolitan area, a focal point of culture, technology, and economy. However, this bustling metropolis is sandwiched between the Philippine Sea Plate and the Pacific Plate, making it a seismic powder keg ready to explode. While Japan's capital is a testament to human ingenuity, boasting some of the world's most advanced earthquake-resistant structures, it remains one of the planet's most active seismic hotspots. Experts warn that a significant earthquake here would cripple not only Tokyo, but could also ripple through the global economy, affecting stock markets, trade, and international relations. Number 5. The Himalayan Frontal Thrust, Nepal. We ascend into the mesmerizing peaks of the Himalayas and find ourselves confronting the Himalayan Frontal Thrust. This fault line is an unsettling enigma, a tectonic time bomb created by the violent collision between the Indian and Eurasian plates. The seismic tension accumulating here has the potential to unleash earthquakes of catastrophic magnitudes. Such an event could lead to devastating landslides, changing the very topography of the region and causing unprecedented destruction across large parts of India and Nepal, where millions of people reside. Number 4. The Hikurangi Subduction Zone, New Zealand. Our odyssey leads us to the breathtaking landscapes of New Zealand, landscapes that disguise a lurking menace beneath their beauty. We're talking about the Hikurangi Subduction Zone, where the Pacific Plate dives beneath the North Island of New Zealand. Scientists have been increasingly concerned about the possibility of a significant seismic rupture here, one that could do more than shake the ground. It could trigger devastating tsunamis, not just inundating New Zealand's coasts, but also potentially crossing oceans to threaten distant lands. Number 3. The Manila Trench, Philippines. Our journey takes us to the archipelago of the Philippines, where the Manila Trench looms as an unsettling shadow beneath the South China Sea. This subduction zone is formed by the collision of the Philippine Sea Plate and the Eurasian Plate, both jostling for dominance beneath the Earth's surface. What makes this zone particularly precarious is its capacity to generate powerful earthquakes and tsunamis with magnitudes potentially exceeding 8.0. The stakes are high, as the trench is dangerously close to densely populated areas, including the capital city of Manila. With more than 13 million people living in proximity, the potential for human and infrastructural loss is immense. Number 2. The Southern Alps Fault, New Zealand. We now venture to the serene landscapes of the South Island of New Zealand, where the beauty of the Southern Alps masks a lurking seismic menace, the Southern Alps Fault. Here, the Pacific Plate grinds against the Indo-Australian Plate, accumulating strain over centuries. Experts warn that a large rupture along this fault could result in an earthquake of magnitude 8.0 or higher. Such an event could have catastrophic consequences, endangering communities, disrupting vital services, and potentially triggering landslides and tsunamis. And lastly, number 1, the Himalayan region. And finally, we ascend to the majestic heights of the Himalayas. These towering peaks are the dramatic result of the ongoing collision between the Indian Plate and the Eurasian Plate. This immense tectonic battle has created not only some of the world's highest mountains, but also one of its most perilous earthquake zones. Encompassing countries like India, Nepal, and Bhutan, this region is home to millions of people who live in the shadow of seismic uncertainty. Earthquakes here have the potential to be truly cataclysmic, reaching magnitudes above 9.0, resulting in devastating loss of life, massive landslides, and even affecting the course of rivers. Before we conclude, let's arm ourselves with the tools of survival, starting with the emergency kit. Create kits with essentials such as water, non-perishable food, flashlights, batteries, and first aid supplies. Family emergency plans. Establish meeting points and maintain up-to-date contact information. Building safety. Advocate for the construction of earthquake-resistant structures and retrofitting of older buildings. Community engagement. Participate in local earthquake drills and preparedness programs. These steps can mean the difference between peril and safety. As we conclude our journey through the potential earthquake threats, we are reminded that vigilance, preparation, and community resilience are our greatest allies against the unpredictable forces of nature. Knowledge is power. Share this documentary with your loved ones. By doing so, you contribute to your community's strength and ensure a safer, more prepared future. And as always, stay vigilant, stay prepared, and together we can face the seismic challenges that lie ahead with courage and resilience.